Every empire swears its money is safe. Every government insists its promises will last forever. And every single time, history proves them wrong. From Rome's collapse to modern Lebanon, people wake up to find their savings worthless, their future stolen by economic systems. Financial collapse isn't rare, it's the rule. The real question isn't if monetary policy or finance will fail, it's how you protect your wealth when they do. The illusion of permanence is the most dangerous financial mistake. Money isn't bedrock, it is trust. And trust vanishes overnight, taking all your power with it. Every collapse leaves lessons. The survivors are the ones who doubted first. Take the Byzantine Empire. At the heart of its economy was the gold solidus, a medieval global reserve currency. Yet, like Rome before it, the Byzantines made the fatal error of debasing their currency. They shaved the gold, mixing in cheaper alloys. Trust cracked. The coin became a piece of political fiction. As loyal historical wealth viewers know, this destroys credibility and stability. What survived? Not paper promises, but real gold or land. Governments cannot resist the temptation to dilute their money. Real value flees to assets they cannot counterfeit. Not all collapses are by imperial design. The Black Death, a devastating pandemic in history, emptied half of Europe, but the economic shock created opportunity. With half the labor force gone, wages soared, land became cheap. Survivors with liquidity, silver or goods, gained immense leverage. We saw a modern version during COVID. Governments printing trillions, inflating asset prices, and widening inequality. The lesson is timeless. Crises reward those with reserves and punish those without. Pandemics redistribute wealth. In Renaissance Florence, mighty banking houses like Bardi and Peruzzi, Europe's financial capital, lent heavily to kings. When Edward III of England defaulted, the banks collapsed like dominoes. Depositors were ruined. The ordinary citizen learned that too big to fail is a lie as old as finance itself. Institutions exist to profit, not to guarantee your survival. Survival belongs to those who recognize that an institution's promises are only good until the day they aren't. The American Civil War was a brutal financial war. Both the Union, greenbacks, and the Confederacy, graybacks, resorted to printing money. Confederate inflation reached thousands of %. Paychecks were worthless. Your country has already lived through a currency collapse. Protection came not from paper, but from hard assets. Land, food, gold, anything real that the system could not inflate away. Similarly, in revolutionary France, the assignats paper currency backed by confiscated property were printed with abandon. They became worthless. The winners held food, gold, or property. When trust breaks, your savings don't just shrink, they vanish. The 1997 Asian economic crisis began when Thailand's currency peg collapsed, making debts in dollars unpayable. The domino effect saw economies shrink and currencies fall across the region. It was a global transfer of wealth as Wall Street acquired Asian assets at fire sale prices. The painful pattern: debt in someone else's money is a death trap. The debtor always drowns first. The most chilling part of history is that collapse is happening now. In Lebanon, 2019 to 2021, banks locked their doors. Citizens woke up to find their deposits frozen and their currency losing 90% of its value. Your money in the bank is a loan you've made that an institution can decide not to pay back. We see echoes: the 2008 bailouts, the 2020 printing of trillions, the 2023 regional bank collapses. The safety of too big to fail is a fairy tale until the door slams shut. So, how do you protect yourself? History shows the answer varies. Gold, liquidity to buy land, avoiding debt, or keeping cash outside the banking system. The theme is constant. Survival comes from recognizing what holds real value. Collapse is both a tragedy and an opportunity. For those with resilience and assets that cannot be printed away, it is the moment to acquire wealth at a fraction of its former cost. Finally, wealth is about what you can do. The ultimate protection is the power of production. In every crisis, money loses meaning. But production, the baker, the farmer, the craftsman, never does. Those who can create value are never poor for long. Every crisis is a transfer. From the many who trusted to the few who prepared. From paper promises to tangible value. From passive savers to active builders. The question is whether you will be left holding promises or holding something real. History doesn't repeat, but if you ignore it, it will crush you all the same. This is Historical Wealth. We show you the secrets of survival.